Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy, I'm Chris the Don One, and I am back with another video. Now, this video is going out to Bobby Shmurda. He finally went to court, and the judge laid down the verdict, which Bobby Shmurda knew this. His boys, Rasha, all of them cats, they knew this was coming down the pipe as well, including the attorneys as well as their team, the representatives, their lawyers. All right. Now, Bobby Shmurda said, I said about a couple of weeks back that the reason why he took the 7-year deal was because he wanted to make it light on his friends like Rasha, Trigger, A-Rod. He wanted to make it sort of light for them. Now, I think 2 of those guys are getting like 60 or 70 years, all right? But he wanted to make it light, all right? So he had to take this deal because it was all a joint effort, okay? All of them had to agree, and if one particular person did not agree, then they will have to go to court, and then their chances are slim to none if they was going to ever get a 7-year deal. So he had to accept this deal. Now he went on radio. He went on a couple of radio stations, basically, co-signing to this, saying that yes, I had to take this 7-year deal because of my boys, this, that, and the third. Well, when the judge he brought them all in to tell them all their sentences. Bobby Shmurda had a change of heart. He had a change of mind. All right. Basically, he told the judge, yo, the reason why I'm accepting this deal and the reason why I accepted the 7-year deal is he's taking this deal because of his boys. And he went as far as even firing his attorney right then and there. Now, in the courtroom, it got kind of chaotic, but then everything got, a little bit peaceful, and then cooler heads prevailed, and then Bobby Shmurda went ahead and took the plea, all right? It's not like he had any other options. It was either accept this 7-year bid, or you can take your chances in court, and you might get a 70-year, 80-year sentence, all right? Maybe the death penalty, all right? So Bobby Shmurda kind of cooled down, went on and accepted the 7-year deal. Now, there's a lot of news reports out there that Bobby Shmurda is not being treated well in prison. But in prison, I mean, when respect is not coincide with prison, all right? Now, I'm sure the inmates there, he has no issue with the inmates. It's the guards in general. Now, there are some reports that the guard, he wanted to get a haircut, and the guards wouldn't allow that. And basically, the guards are saying just because you're a celebrity, just because your name happened to be Bobby Shmurda, it doesn't mean we're going to treat you any fairly or any differently like the rest of the inmates. All right. His mom has gone as far as telling the world that he's not being treated well in prison. Now, when you're talking about hip hop and rapping in general, the 2 things that you hear in any type of verse is, I'm about that life, okay? I don't mind taking a bid, this, that, and the third, and I don't mind dying or going to prison. But when reality sits in, reality is like a big block of concrete dropping, okay? When reality sits and when it's real, then when you really have to go to prison, you have second thoughts, okay? What man wouldn't, all right? Now, Bobby Shmurda, like I said in my previous videos, he's not going to do the whole 7 years. He'll only do maybe half of it and then get out of jail, all right? So Bobby Shmurda, the person, will still have the rest of his life to either get back into the hip hop game or have a productive life in society. Now, when you talk about his other friends, they may not never get out. You're talking about 70 years, 80 years. I mean, the odds are shrinking as long as you stay in prison, all right? So Bobby Shmurda had a change of heart. He had a change of mind. He had second thoughts of the of taking a 7-year deal. Who could blame him? All right, but when you are when these decisions are placed upon you and you have no other options, you have to accept what you have to accept. You know, you have to lay down. All right. There's no need to get mad or out or start firing people, this, that, and the third. You have to sit down, all right? You have to lay down and accept these charges, all right? Now, me personally, I like Bobby Shmurda. I like his energy. I liked his vibe, all right? I felt like he was one of those type of individuals that was going to revolutionize hip hop, all right? Bobby Shmurda was going to bring Bobby Shmurda was going to bring the East Coast to the next level. I mean, the East Coast haven't felt this much vibe and this much emotions since Nas, Wu-Tang Clan, just to name a few. They haven't had an artist like that can represent the East Coast. And I believe that Bobby Shmurda was going to be one of those type of individuals, all right? It's sad that this young cat is going to be in prison for like maybe 4 or 5 years, but these are the things you have to accept when you make decisions in life, okay? I'm pretty sure he had nothing to do with the other individuals that had to be his friends that were convicted of murder, just to name a few crimes that they committed. He was just pretty much the guy that was just happened to be there and listen to the stories. And then he wrote the stories down on a pen and a pad. All right. And then he recited it through a beat. All right. But at the same time, you have to, like my father always said, man, you can't lay around with people that's pushing something negative, because if they push something negative, then you're co-signing to that negativity, all right? So you have to take ownership towards that as well if you don't divide yourself from that, all right? Now, like I said earlier, I thought Bobby Shmurda was going to be one of those individuals that was going to revolutionize hip-hop. Now, when he gets out, I believe he will be like maybe 25, maybe 30. I mean, that's not too old. You see Jay-Z well beyond 40, still making hit multiple albums, all right? So someone like Bobby Shmurda, if he just keep his head down and, he's got plenty of time to write new material. I hate to say that, but it's true. And I wish him the best of luck. I wish when he gets out of jail, everything is cold steady, and maybe he can reestablish his career in hip hop. He'll definitely be very productive in society as a person. But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. I'm Chris the Don One, and I am out. Deuces.